fashion, it's okay to fake being professional. You agree with that?
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
God, that's so nice.
Coming through.
I mean, we all gotta fake that. This is not Starbucks. I'm not a coffee drinker in the afternoon.
Your audio just kind of went a little wonky.
I know. What about that?
Oh, okay, there we go.
Because I went away like this because I screamed like that. You see, these are hold on, dude. Stop coming in here. I mean, you own the place. You can come in here. Hey. Hi, welcome to the show. I'm your host. And subscribe. Say hi. Just go to Spotify. You can always feel free to subscribe to this stuff because when I first started doing this journey a long time ago, like my friend here, Rachel Chonko, did I say your name right?
You did.
Sweet.
Great job.
Calling from Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville.
Louisville.
Not Louisville, Louisville.
Exactly.
Well, what's up? Let's be unprofessional here. Welcome to the show. Thanks for having us. Thanks for having me. Thanks for coming on, Rachel. She's an amazing person I ran into on accident at my new job, the head racket sports professional at the JCC of Dallas. We were supposed to go to this Pickleball Summit, Pickleball Innovators Summit, but as usual, it didn't get approved. So I asked her to come on this show and tell us all about it because it's a pretty cool thing she's got going on. I'm impressed. So, Rachel, without further ado, let's go the way of pickleball. Let's talk about Rachel Chonko. Tell us, what is it you do, how you got into it, all that stuff. Let's go.
Okay. Awesome. Well, first off, thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Gosh, where to start? Well, I'll start with the history of Peake Media, which is the parent company to Pickleball Innovators, which is the founder of the event that you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Peake Media was founded over 20 years ago with the mission of educating and empowering fitness professionals. And so we've been doing that for many years. We started in the health club space, and then expanded into campus recreation, community recreation, or nonprofit recreation. And then a couple years ago, a lot of those facilities started investing in pickleball, and we were seeing all of the development and growth in this space and realized that it would probably be really helpful for us to launch a dedicated business resource for pickleball club owners. There's a lot of new people or new business owners getting into this. We felt like there was a lot of experience from those other verticals that we could infuse into this space. And so we launched Pickleball Innovators in January 2024. Started off with, a website, publishing content and best practice articles, webinars, social media, stuff like that. And then about a year in, felt like it was a good opportunity to also bring our signature events into this space. We've been doing leadership summit-like events for fitness professionals for over 10 years now, and wanted to offer that for pickleball. So we've got that coming up in October of this year in Tucson, Arizona. And we're going to be bringing some of the top leaders in this space together for a few days of networking, peer-to-peer learning, and just a really fun time. So great opportunity to really bring people together and talk about all the crazy growth that's happening and hopefully give them some great ideas they can walk away with at the end.
What's the difference between the fitness and the pickleball format that you have for this? This guy's asking right here. What's the difference between it? Obviously the content, but what does it break down to, right? What does it break down to?
The event?
Yes, the events, the fitness piece versus the pickleball piece versus is it all a similar syllabus you go from, or what does it include basically? Yes.
Yeah, the structure of the events is similar depending on whatever vertical we're in, but we have a really big I just had a little notification. But we have a successful formula that we found that we kind of run that play, over and over again. But really, it starts with day one is a networking is all focused on networking. So we usually do a welcome reception, and then we'll do some sort of icebreaker activity that really gets you to kind of break down those walls and barriers and gets you to engage with people. Unlike a trade show where you're just kind of hoping you run into somebody that can benefit you, we're kind of forcing,
somebody show up.
we're kind of forcing that interaction on day one.
What do you guys do? What is it like?
Well,
Is it team building or
oh,
like air hockey?
yeah, team building stuff. Yeah. So for the Pickleball Innovators Summit, we're going to do a pickleball social. So it'll be really fun. But
Okay,
in the
cool.
past, we've done cake making, we've done margarita
Oh,
making,
wow. That's cool.
we've done build a boat and hope it floats. That one was crazy.
Maybe build a paddle.
Yeah. But yeah, stuff like
That's
that
cool.
like really gets people having
Yeah,
fun and
yeah.
engaging with each other and
Yeah.
meeting people that they wouldn't normally meet. And then day 2 is the peer-to-peer learning. So unlike other events, we're not pretending we're the experts.
Yep.
We're the people at the event are the experts.
Very
And
good.
so what we'll do is a number of case study like roundtables where we'll kind of present a challenge to the group, and then we're breaking everyone up into groups of 8 to 10 to like solve that challenge.
Mhm.
So at the Pickleball Innovator Summit, for example, we'll do one on like market expansion strategies. And so it'll say like, hey, you have the opportunity to open a pickleball club in Arizona,
Yeah.
which is, already has a ton of pickleball clubs.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
how do you
To say
go
the
about
least.
doing that? And again, and that's the cool thing is that, again, we're not pretending we're the experts. Like
Very
we're
good.
leaning on the people there to really exchange
Yeah.
ideas and talk strategy. And then ultimately they're going to walk away from that with things that they can bring into their own business.
We were supposed to go to that.
Um,
We were supposed to go to that, but we weren't. They didn't let us go. They're afraid. They're afraid to unleash the boys from Dallas on Tucson. So we'll come next year. So tell me about some of the. I think I may have come across a couple of your owners. Did you have I say his name wrong all the time? Amitabha. Amitabha. Do you have you know what that is? Okay.
No.
I really butchered that one up. We're gonna make sure we edit that one out. Keep going. Keep going. So who are some of like the key people that are in this
Yeah.
media company
Yeah.
that you have? Peake Media. Who are
The
some of
media company?
founders? What all do you guys do?
Yeah, so our co-founders, we have 2 co-founders, Sean McDonald and Rico Francis, who were best friends that met in Louisville, Kentucky, in high school.
Wow.
They grew up together. They kind of both went down separate paths post-graduation. Sean opened up a personal training business, and then Rico was in corporate sales at Pepsi, actually.
Oh, wow.
But ultimately, they decided to go into business together, and that's when they founded Club Solutions Magazine, which was our original publication.
Yeah.
And then we have a really amazing team that's been built up around those two over the past 20 plus years. I've actually been with the organization for 13 years.
Oh, wow.
But we've got a lot of people who've been here. We just had just celebrated my coworker Heather's 11-year anniversary the other day. The people who've been here for 6 and 8. So we have a really great team of event professionals, editors, staff writers, graphic designers. So it's a really fun group, and we really love what we do, which is just educating, empowering fitness professionals.
I have to tell you, the staff we're building at the J is similar because all you want to do is have people that you can rely on and trust, and want to come to work. That's the environment that we're creating at the J. And it sounds to me, from the way you're talking, I can tell that it is that, and that's you can't fail with that as long as you're transparent. Obviously, granted, some things you can't be transparent about with regards to different tiers of coworkers, but in general, overall, everybody should communicate and everybody should do everything. I mean,
that's something we take a lot of pride in, and we are very intentional about making sure that we have an environment that's open and honest, and it's very motivating. We kind of operate like a professional pickleball team in that sense. We're really pushing each other and holding each other accountable and striving for excellence, and it's very motivating. And that's what's kept me here for a long time.
All right, now are you guys based there in Louisville, or are you based elsewhere? Or I'm sorry, excuse me, where are you guys based out of?
Our editorial team's here in Louisville, Kentucky. We do have we have a couple other, we have an operations person, but then we have our sales team's mostly based in Atlanta, Georgia. And then we've got kind of random remote workers all across the U.S.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you guys are based over there in the East Coast then, kind of, huh?
Mostly, yeah. We do have one person who lives in California. So
we need to have one person who lives in Texas. No, I'm just kidding.
You looking for another job?
No. I enjoyed the pickleball scene here is finally evolving. It's been so slow, and same way Atlanta. No disrespect to Atlanta, one of my best friends lives out there. He's the one that got me into pickleball in 2018. We were at Royal Oaks Country Club together here in Dallas. Jeff Hedges, and it's just still far behind, man. It's wild. 2018 things have definitely evolved a lot, and I mean the way I'm teaching two-handed backhands now. I mean before it was just one because it's easy and simple, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to stay in the game, you got to hit two because you got to be able to be defensive, and being defensive in pickleball doesn't mean you're out of the point. Whereas other sports, that's what you strive for, and so it's kind of one of those things where you're never out of it. Kind of like speaking of never out of it, let's keep going on this podcast here. Let's talk about your pickleball career. Do you play it all? Kind of, sort of, maybe?
Just recreationally and occasionally, I'd say. So when we were introduced to it, my colleagues and I started going every week in the summer months and playing at a park. So yeah, we do that every once in a while, but yeah, definitely
just
wouldn't call myself experienced.
So she plays for money or alcohol. Was that right? That's basically what
Bourbon.
There you go. So
this is Kentucky.
Fair enough. Bourbon. Oh yes, my wife went to a seminar there, and we got to go to the Downs, Kentucky Downs, and we got the Angels Envy. What's that? What it's called?
Yes, you got it.
Boy, that whiskey makes you stupid, but it's good. It's good. So let's keep going down this path. So do you have do you like when you do with your Peake Media and this fitness thing, now pickleball, are they similar in recruiting people or how do you guys work? Do people come to you? I mean, how does this work? Why say I called you and say, hey, what can you do to help me with my podcast and my facility? Is that how it works? People come to you, help you promote them, or how's it work?
Well, it depends. So if you're a pickleball club operator, I mean, you may come across us through my content, whether it's an article I've posted or LinkedIn, videos, things like that. And I'm doing a lot of the sourcing, just identifying new clubs that are opening, looking for ones that have been around for, a few years or more. There's not many that have been around for more than 4 years. And there's some, but they're far and few in between because it is such a new industry.
That's you.
So yes, that's me.
I followed you. Cool.
Awesome.
Sure.
But yeah, so I'm doing just, scouring the internet, looking for clubs to profile and highlight, and trying to stay on top of the trends and make sure that I'm bringing the latest information to pickleball club owners who are looking for it.
That's great.
And then of course we've got our advertising partners who are looking to get in front of our pickleball club owners.
Yeah.
And so we're doing outreach for that, of course. And then some people contact us because they've seen what we're doing and want to get involved.
Are there any specific franchises you work with pickleball, or you just do small clubs like Pickleball Kingdom? I don't know, they're big. Does someone come to you like at that level, or are they like a smaller level to say, hey, how can we work together?
I've had a lot of success getting in touch with most of the major pickleball franchises to do profiles on them or have them involved in the events. Yeah. So usually I'm reaching out to them versus the other way around, but I found that most are very receptive to, being interviewed and sharing about what they're doing because they're very excited about it. And there's some clubs that have been very successful in the space already. So and then at the event, we are going to have most of the major franchises represented. So cool. We'll have franchisees from the Pickler, from Pickleball Kingdom. Will Richards, the CEO of Dill Dinkers, is going to be there, and I'll be doing a special Q&A with him on finding good real estate, because that can really make or break a facility. And then, I mean, I'm excited because I do feel like a lot of the movers and shakers are going to be there, and it'll be really cool to have the opportunity to bring them together and feel that kind of energy and excitement.
I'll promote you. So I like to see you. So we're starting to gain some momentum here. We have a local pickleball league that wants us to be the podcast for their things, but I gotta have people. If you want my help, I can't afford to pay you $3,000 or $4,000 to set up at a remote. Okay, I'm sorry. This is what costs about that. Okay, So just letting you know, I love the offer. I'd love to promote you, help you out, but you can't say you want to be a partner. Sure. How much is that? So
Yeah.
I got to make sure we understand this. So I'm dealing with that right now, but we are getting some momentum with a lot of good people, and
That's
I'll
awesome.
got some opportunities for you up in the green room. We get off. I'll tell you about. Well, listen, what you got coming up? Anything after the summit or early 2026 with Peake Media? Anything coming up?
I mean, really just the event right now is
Okay.
like the number one focus.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I'd say that's probably the most exciting thing we have. And after that, it's just going to be continuing to try and help pickleball club owners as best as we can. It's a newer industry. And so drawing on my experience from the health club industry, I do feel like there's a lot of things the industry isn't necessarily talking about.
Yep.
That they should be,
Mm-hmm.
like customer experience and customer service. So I would like to draw everyone's attention to, and this is free PR for Blair, so he's gonna love it. But
Where's Blair?
Blair McKinney is the CEO of MXM,
Nice.
and it is basically they do net promoter scores, and it's a survey technology where you're sending surveys to your membership and they're grading you on everything from the check-in experience to working with a specific, personal trainer or a pickleball trainer in this instance.
What are they called?
MXM.
MXM. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a really great way to kind of stay in touch with your membership and kind of see how you're performing and where maybe you need to improve. And that is an area that I feel like I'm not hearing a lot of pickleball club operators talk about right now.
That's what.
So I'm
What'd you say? It was?
just customer experience,
Yeah.
NPS, Net Promoter Score. And so that's something looking ahead, I would like to put a little bit more emphasis on and bringing some of that education into the space.
That's a good idea.
So.
Also talk about the cup. This is what I've heard is the restrooms. I've heard restrooms are like huge, and the smell. Those are two things.
Yeah.
See, Uncle Curtis has been around, man. I have these quirky people I pick up my own now because I'm not. People want me to like go into their space and be like, "You can set up in my space." I'll watch it. No. Yeah, no, that's true though. The smell and the restrooms. If they have clean restrooms, Bucky restrooms.
Cleanliness is like a number one driver of customer satisfaction, and it doesn't matter what type of business you are, whether you're a health club or a pickleball club.
Correct.
And so it's like small details like that people really need to make sure that they're just focusing on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
True. So I'll tell you, we're about to get out of here, wrap up. When are you going to come back on the show?
Whenever you'd like.
I told you she would, you idiot. No. Yeah, anyway. All right. So how would people reach you? I've got you on LinkedIn. Have I follow you on Instagram? I got you on LinkedIn. But tell people how you can be reached, please.
Yeah. So my email is rachel@peakemedia.com, PEAKE media.com, or just go to pickleballinnovators.com and there's a contact page. And yeah, would love to chat with anyone in the pickleball industry that's interested in, educating and empowering people in this space and really helping the industry thrive.
Oh, wait. Are you on Instagram too?
I have a personal Instagram, but I do. Pickleball Innovators has a brand page.
Let's go
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Pickleball Innovators. There it is. Pickleball Innovators, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Not
you got it.
Innov pickleball, ponder innovative pickleball, innovative. It's
Pickleball Innovators.
right here, bro. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
I already follow you. All right.
Well, thank you.
And I can be reached at Curtis at ReeseRacketSports.com or on the World Wide Web at Curtis Reese Pickleball. Look it up. Whatever the hell you want. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here, Rach?
No, thanks for the opportunity to have me on and talking about what we're up to. I appreciate it.
She's so PC. I think it's a farce, but who knows?
Coming through.
I am going to come back. We are going to come back someday. I got something to tell you.
Okay.
All right. That wasn't that painful, was it?
The audio?
No. The interview.
Oh, no, it was great.
I recorded that too, by the way. So when people watch your show, say bullshit, you didn't watch it. What they say at the end? That's how we get them. So I just started. We watched the whole entire Marvel thing back during the break, and with my family and all that, and chronologically, and I guess these nuggets, whatever they're called, they've been around forever. So I started doing that, and so anyway, that's how I'll start giving out prizes in a year or two because we signed our year lease here, so we're doing something right. But what was I going to tell you? Oh, it's kind of important. Oh, wait, let me give you the name of my place. It's called City Pickle US. They are opening in Fort Worth.
Yes. Are they based? Did they start in New York?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh God, what's his name? I can see. We met 3 weeks ago. It's 16 indoor courts. It's right in the middle of just like new apartments, elementary schools, homes. There's no pickleball things around. It's a pretty cool setup.
Yeah.
And I want to get this guy's phone number. Son of a bitch. God. Yeah, I want you to call him. He's a good person. And they're looking for they're a good candidate to have on at some point in time. But people are starting to call me when they come to Dallas or Fort Worth to open up stuff. Ernie Abraham. God, I got so many people. Look, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna make myself a note right here to send you 2 or 3 names. There's two companies open up. One called The Stack, which is in Burleson, outside of Fort Worth.
Okay.
They need your help. Second one is Ernie Abraham. I think that's what you do. Ernie Abraham is a mentor and a friend of mine, and he owns a nice upper echelon country club in Fort Worth, and he also has the Stack now. It's like indoor courts and shit like that. The other one's the other side of Fort Worth. His name is Pickle City US, and I want you to call. I want you to get their number. I'll give you Ernie's right now. Do you want these numbers?
Yeah, sure. No, that'd be great. I'm always looking for people to talk to and profile.
He's a good person, and he's a good old boy. He's been around here. He's been around Fort Worth for 40 years.
Yeah. Did I do okay for you? Was this beneficial?
Yeah. What's wrong with you? His name is
Thank you.
I hate ADHD. My sons have it. Thank God my wife doesn't. Okay, you got Ernie's. I sent you Roger Belair, Chris. Chris is awesome. You like Chris a lot.
Okay, great.
He's 65-year-old, played college. He's a good dude. He's doing what you were doing since 92. What Rico and what's his name?
Rico and Sean.
Rico and Sean. His name's Sean McDaniel.
McDonald.
Shut up. Okay, here we go. Hang on.
Yeah, and likewise, if you've seen any people I've interviewed that you'd like an intro to for the podcast, just let me know.
Here's his name right here. This is a guy you want. His name's Steve Brubaker. Just tell me you came on the show. They're gonna come on too. I'm not saying I'm not a big name dropper type person. I hate that shit. But around here, there's a bunch of jerks, and I'm not one of them. And there's so many people out there are fake. You know that, and you know that you want to try to avoid them. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything bad about anybody, but I'm just telling you, these people I give you, they're great leads. Chris is huge. Chris can get you guys in because he does fitness too, but he gets you inside of some other people too. It's good stuff.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, you have a great. If you want to come back on, we'll talk about your family and all that stuff. You want me to start playing more pickleball with your husband and your kid? You can start recording that and coming on. We'll start doing stuff like that.
Okay. Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate it.
Have a great weekend. Thanks a bunch. And I'll send you your stuff in a little over a week. We've kind of backed up a little bit because I don't keep track of shit. Rob gets mad at me all the time, but I don't care.
No, no worries. No rush.
Well, you have a great week. Happy Labor Day. And you have a great weekend. Thank you.
Same. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye.